Hello, geometry students. We're going to start 1-2 linear measure. The learning target is we can measure segments and calculate with the measures. So linear measure, unlike a line segment can be measured because it has two endpoints. So if you remember, a line looks like this. It goes on and forever. That cannot be measured because that's a line. A line segment ends, so we can measure it. We're going to skip that slide with measuring with a ruler. Okay, so betweenness of points. Point M is between points P and Q if and only if P and Q and M are collinear. And PM plus MQ equals PQ. So remember, collinear, this means they have to be on the same line. They're on the same line. So we have P, Q, and M are collinear. And then PM, right here, and MQ, this segment right here, equals the whole segment. So that's what between means. I love that word, betweenness. So for example, if we have a couple of line segments and we want to find the total line segment here, we have 8.4 centimeters is JK and 3.9 centimeters is KL. So if we want to find JL, we're going to go ahead and add these together. So we have 8.4 plus 3.9. Go ahead and pause the video and complete this problem. Alright, adding decimals, you have to line up the decimal. 4 plus 9 is 13. We carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So we have 12.3. Don't forget our label. And our label is, I'll rewrite that here so you don't think it's a colon, 12.3 centimeters. Let's try another example. Now this example, we're trying to find AB. We're trying to find this segment. So here we know the total AC, and we know another piece of the line BC is 5.8 meters. So now we have to find AB. So take a moment and see, how would you figure this out? What mathematical operation would you use? That's right, I would use subtraction. So we're going to take 13.2 minus 5.8. And again, with subtraction, you have to line up the decimals. So go ahead, pause the video, see what you get, and we'll compare. So you should have gotten 7.4 meters. That's what AB equals, that line segment. Alright, let's look at another example where we can incorporate some algebra from last year. So here we have the line segment XZ, which is 5A minus 4. My husband's just starting to mow the lawn. I hope you guys can't hear that. We have 5A minus 4, and then one segment is 3A, and we have another segment that's 14. So what we're going to do is we're going to remember that XY, the two segments with the between point Y, XY plus YZ equals XZ. So now we can plug in here, 14 is XY, 3A is YZ, and then XZ is 5A minus 4. So now we have an equation in which we can solve for A, because that's our goal here, is we want to solve for A. So we're going to subtract 3A from both sides, which we get 2A. And then I'm going to go ahead and add 4 in the same line here. Drop down my equal sign. 14 plus 4 is 18. So now I have 18 equals 2A. We're going to divide by 2. So A equals 9. Alright, let's move on to one more example. Now this one you have to draw your own line. You have to draw your own picture. So I'll read the directions, then I want you to pause the video and see if you can draw your own picture here and find X and BC. So when we have our assessment, I know we're going to have to find two parts when we have a problem like this. Make sure you know that you have to find X and BC. So find X and BC. If B is between A and C, AC equals 4X minus 12, AB equals X, and BC equals 2X plus 3. So go ahead and set this problem up, draw your own picture. Alright, so this is my setup. I went ahead and labeled A, B, B, C, and C. And I set up my algebra problem. So x plus 2x plus 3 equals 4x minus 12. I combine like terms, 3x plus 3 equals 4x minus 12. I solved algebraically. And then I got x equals 15, but I have to find BC. So what I'm going to do is plug that 15 back in, and I end up with 2 times 15 plus 3 ends up being 33. So that's my final answer. That's all this video covers. We will continue on in class tomorrow. All right, you have a wonderful day, and we will see you later. Make sure if you have any questions, I gotta put in my little plug here, make sure if you have any questions, you write them down right now. All right, so you can ask me or your group members. All right? All right, now I'll see you later.